Halito, everybody. Halito, welcome back. This is CT of the NYC Indian, and today we're going to be talking about not 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight. I missed last week's episode, so I'm back with you guys. Had a lot going on. I mean, a lot going on, and I've been under the weather, but finally I'm feeling better. I may still sound a little bit congested, so don't mind that. But I could not do a full review on this episode. This is just like, I wanted to be like really open and honest with you guys. Like, I don't want to just do videos just to be putting out crap, right? My heart has to be in it. This is my hobby. I don't make money off of this. This is just something I do for fun. But sometimes these episodes are just too dry. So I'm not doing a full review today. This is going to be like a little chat, just me and you know what I'm saying? Just me and you. So, yeah, I mean, it just was, another no progress, no nothing. I mean, what's going on with what's the name? So, okay, we have oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. That's how much of an impact this show has had on me. Jasmine and Eris, excuse me. So Jasmine and Eris, Jasmine decides to take a pole dancing class with Nicole, and then they're doing their little moves and stuff like that, and she's feeling like, I guess hopeful about her and Eris, so she wants to kind of, loosen up and try to get her groove back, right? So, they're all, oh, I'm sorry, not with Nicole, with Gina, her and Gina, right? So, the bedless wonders, like there's nothing going on in these bedrooms. So, Gina's like, okay, sure, I'm down for the ride. No, I got nothing else to do today. I guess the salon's closed or something. So, they're dancing and everything, and Eris drops in on them, and I'm like, so what? So, we want to see him like lusting after her. Like, that's not going to provide me with any type of satisfaction. He's just, I don't know. This is just ridiculous. But I was like, go ahead, Jasmine, do your thing. If you're enjoying, working that pole, girl, go ahead and do it. Because just make room for the next man, honey. Because you need to get rid of Eris. And I don't know. It's like she continually has this sort of false hope, that things are going to improve. And I know she really wants it. She really, really wants it. But Eris is just, he's not the one, honey. He's just not it. So Kirsten, she meets up with her brother, and, she's telling him about like her struggles with Shaquille. And, they're going to have this family dinner. Oh, finally he gets to meet the family. But then when he gets, it's very clear between her and the brother that, the dad is definitely, he's going to be the very last one for him, for Shaquille to meet. And this is all Shaquille wants to do, is to be involved, and he's very needy, right? So you have to, I mean, at bare minimum, you got to at least introduce him to the family. That's going to make someone like him, who's deeply insecure, feel even more at the deep end, right? So, they set up the dinner, and it'll be just like the mom and the brother, Shaquille's mom and brother. But come time for the meeting, Shaquille's brother, who was sitting there talking about, oh, how it's so important and stuff like that, to make Shaquille feel included and everything, he drops out at the last minute. So it just winds up being Shaquille and his mother-in-law and Kirsten, and it's supposed to be a family dinner. And of course he's let down. And, he's always like, every time they're having a good moment, he's always going into these long soliloquies about, his feelings, this and this and that. It's too much already. But I do agree that he, I would feel disappointed too if I think I'm going to meet your family and I only get one family member. If I know you come from this small knit little family of three, I just, that I understood. But he handled that okay. But he was hurting inside, right? And let's see. So, we see McKinley. McKinley decides to pop up. So I guess they're warming us up, right? Because they messed me up. I've been waiting for like 10 episodes straight to get down to this McKinley and Dominique coming back. I've been waiting for this, and they've just been taking too long. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I already fast forward through the commercials. What else am I supposed to do? Every once in a while, I'm going to, maybe I'm paying attention to something else, and a commercial will play. And sometimes, I get some of the little spoilers for upcoming episodes, and you want to be able to watch those too without being totally spoiled. That was too much. It ruined it for the season. I don't know if they thought because they had so many terrible matches that if they gave us like a little bit of kitty litter, something to kind of, hold on to, they keep us stringing along each and every episode. This was just bad. So, like I said, I'm not doing a full review. This was just awful. I didn't see any progress between Eris and Jasmine. I didn't feel it coming. I felt like, what the hell was the point? And they're sitting over there. Here they are, right? This is their little assignment box. They're going in it and they're like, oh, we're going to do this and let's massage this and let's do that. Come on. It was ridiculous. Who cares? Who cares? This man is not attracted to this woman and she's got some renewed hope for some reason. I prefer when she was checked out last week, because at least she's preparing herself for decision day. Nicole's driving Chris nuts again, and they're getting rid of the pineapple word and, he's expressing to his brother like how she can be a bit much and, but she's not as much as she thinks she is. It was the same episode. I'm like literally watching the same episode. Now, the only part that was a little bit interesting, I will say, was when Clint and Gina sat down with Pastor Cal and they're talking about like their progress or lack thereof, I should say. Was it Pastor Cal or were they with Dr. Yeah, or with both? They were both with Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal. And, their lack of attraction and, have you guys been putting in the effort? Did you watch, Driving Miss Daisy like I told you to? And Gina's looking at her like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And, Clint's haircut didn't do anything for her. She didn't give two shits about that. So, then she starts going into what it is that she feels is wrong with Clint. And she says that she doesn't feel pursued. She feels like, he just doesn't, even though they had that bump in the road, she's never felt like he really was making that much of an effort. And I have to say that I agree. I mean, I think he's made an effort in being present, but remember I was saying a few episodes ago, if this is your first time joining in, one of my complaints about Clint was that he was always jokey. And she complained about the same thing too, like always the life of the party, always, got to get a laugh and stuff like that. And, that's fine if that's your personality, but yet and still you're still also, actively pursuing her. You never made her feel like wanted and stuff like that. And I kind of get it on his end. He's like, well, you're not physically attracted to me anyway, but he kept saying he's going to try, but if that were another woman, you would be doing a little bit, having a little bit more pursuit. And it just didn't seem like, I didn't see him trying to be romantic with her at all, even if he thought he was going to get rejected. But the whole point is this is an experiment. So you just have to try, right? Even when it's like you're not sure if it's going to work. This is not the real world where you're meeting someone at a bar or something like that, where you can kind of gauge immediate attraction and stuff like that. So I just kind of feel like this was dead on arrival, and now he's feeling blindsided because he's like, wait a minute, I've been showing up, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and now you're saying like, you're crapping on me basically. So this is why I can't really with this show. I just can't. I don't know. I'll try to get through next week. I will. You guys just have your notification bell, so I don't know what else to say. There is no progress. This is a show that's supposed to be about marriage and blindly trying something, and I'm just not seeing it. Absolutely disappointing. The worst episode ever. The worst season ever, for sure. So anyway, hopefully next week I can come back for a full review. They keep dangling that little episode in front of us, giving us little snippets of, McKinley coming back. Because, McKinley was saying, in the confessional when he was talking to Clint, like, oh, well, I think Gina's good looking and I think she thinks I'm good looking. So, and I was like, okay, all right. I don't want to hear about any of that until you actually show the episode. I'm sorry. Don't try and warm me up and think, oh, he's going to, we'll put Mac on there for like 5 minutes to kind of get them, like reeled in. And then, because we know it's getting a little bit dry. So maybe they'll hang on for a couple more episodes. I just cannot. So we'll see. I can't even guarantee a review next week. And I don't think I've ever been able to do that. This is just, I've never been able to sit here and say, okay, I just know that more than likely I'm not going to do a review next week. Usually I don't. I watch it, I come and I talk to you guys, but it's been so hard. It's been so hard. So I'll try, but if it's not worth it, I won't waste your time. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you're taking care. I hope you're staying safe. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe and turn your notification bell so you know when I go live. And I will see you on Thursday, fingers crossed, for Married at First Sight. I'll see you again on Monday for 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. And Love After Lockup is done. And Seeking Brother Husbands is done. So it looks like we're just going to be doing 2 shows for right now. 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way and Married at First Sight. Oh, but wait, hold on, guys. There's a new, what's it called? Match Me Abroad or something like that. That's going to be starting on TLC. I think that's starting maybe next week. So we'll definitely check that one out because that sounds like a lot of fun. So that's it, guys. I hope you're taking care, you're staying safe, and I'll see you hopefully on Thursday. Chipisalacho.